Good afternoon, folks. Home Handyman here, Southern California. It is humid, and man did it get hot today. It was miserable here. So the topic I wanted to talk about, I got an email from somebody that said, hey, I saw in one of your previous videos on the shelf, you've got Durham's wood putty, you know, why would you ever use that? Well, I used it for the fascia board around the house. This is what it looks like. Right here. And I got a big container of it. Now this stuff works fantastic for cracks, divots, and like if you're scraping off paint and it's got all that unevenness, you can mix up some of this, use a putty knife, you can put it on. This stuff does not shrink and it sets rock hard. The thing that I like about it when you're doing rough work like on an exterior of a house or something is it sands very easily and very quickly. You can use random orbital or any kind of a sander or sand it by hand. This stuff sands almost like drywall taping mud would after it was dried. But yes, I did use it on a project. Up here in back of me you'll see this bell. Now the way I mounted it to that post, I'm going to zoom in a minute, and then I'll describe it to you. I did use this stuff on there, and the reason why is I didn't have anything else at the time. There's an upside and a downside to this. Sets rock hard, doesn't shrink, it's got all these good qualities, and it's great for rough stuff. On finished work, like on signs or any type of woodworking that I do, or turnings or anything like that, I would not use this. It does not accept a stain. I tried putting some on there, it just doesn't phase it, and it'll show white, which is what the color is when you put it on. And I also tried using dye. It won't work either. The only way around that is if you mix it up and add some trans tint dye, that's that liquid, you're not going to match the wood by doing that. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't use this on fine projects. Now I'm going to zoom in up here. Let me explain to you what I did on this and why I use this. Again, I use it because I didn't have anything else, but I thought of a way around my problem. One moment. When I mounted this whole thing to this post, I drilled two holes. I drilled one here, I drilled one here. Now you can use a Forstner bit, I used a spade bit. I went in about halfway because I didn't have any long lag bolts. So I went in halfway and then I drilled a hole all the way through and into this piece of wood. Then I put my lag bolts in there and tightened them down, but then it showed real bad. So I used that Durham's wood putty and I puttied them up and then I sanded it smooth, but then it showed. So I took some primer black, some Rust-Oleum primer black, and I shot it on a paper towel and I just wiped it on here, and it kind of matched the super dark stain that I put on this wood. And this wood is stained with that steel wool vinegar mixture I showed you in one of the previous videos, and it came out, you don't even notice it, and it's absolutely flat smooth. So it works great for that time. Again, I wouldn't use it on other projects though. Now what I've used on other projects, woodworking and stuff like that, it's called plastic wood. It's made by DAP. You can pick this up, Home Depot, Lowe's. It works okay. Just make sure you get something very close in color to the wood that you're working with. They come in different colors. Then if you apply a little bit of stain or a little bit of dye, it's a super close match. I'm sure that there's lots of other products out there. You can leave me in the comments below, but the question in particular is very specific to the Durhams. Great for exterior house and garage and rough work. Not so good, I'm afraid, for finish work on cabinetry or anything that you're doing where it matters. So use this stuff. Alright, Home Handyman. This is Benny the Buzzard. My son gave that to me today up the hill when I went to visit him. So Benny the Buzzard, he's pretty cool. I'll find a spot for him in the shop. Hit subscribe. You folks have a good day, and I'll keep the videos coming. We'll talk about other stuff in the future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.